Hello, high schoolers. Welcome to your very last English class of the year. Congratulations, you've made it. For some of you, this is it. This is your very last class, and you don't have an exam next week. Congratulations if that's you. If that is not you, and you do have to take the exam, please remember that's going to be on Monday. Monday is your English exams. It's going to be a written response. To a prompt that I'm going to give you, and it's going to be quarters 1 through 4 roots multiple choice. Today you need to take your quarter 4 roots quiz, and that's going to be matching, and I've come up with sentences that you have multiple choice answers where you have to determine what the word means based on the root and the sentence context. So I made that quiz for you. And it is the first time that I've made a quiz like this through Google Forms. So we are going to hope that it works out how I want it to work out, how I've planned for it to work out. If we run into any kind of issues tomorrow with how it's working or answering questions and things being confused and things like that, we'll try to troubleshoot that tomorrow and make sure that everyone is able to get those in. Now, since this is a quiz, it is one of those things where you do need to have it done by 11:59 p.m. tonight, and I'm not going to continue to extend the deadline over and over for you to turn things in kind of late. So it needs to be done today. I am going to attach the link to it when I think you're going to have to log in through your MCS Google account in order to access it. And then you should be able to answer the questions once you've done that. So the way that the matching section kind of works, I wasn't able to have it look like the Quizlet quiz with the one side being the words and the other side being the definitions. So what I did is each question actually has kind of like a drop down where I have put the definition of a root as kind of the question, and then there's a drop down next to it for you to choose which root belongs to it. So every single question in that will have all 14 choices for you. You're only going to use each choice one time. And then after that is the multiple choice. You need to make sure you answer every single question. I do have it on there so that each question is required. That way you don't accidentally skip any questions. Because some of you, even when you do it written, you have a tendency to, if you don't know something, to skip it, even though you can definitely at least guess. It's better than nothing. So please make sure that you do that today. It's the only thing that's due unless you didn't do your one journal entry already. You did your roots already. You've done your choice reading book already. And then you only had one journal to do this week. So if you've already done that, congratulations, you're done. You don't have to do another journal unless you want to. But you just have one that's due this week. Go ahead and make sure that you go back and double check that you've done all the work for the quarter, because everything needs to be turned in to me by Friday. Anything not turned in by Friday, I'm not gonna have you go back and do and tell me, Mrs. Jennings, I did this from week 3. After that, I'm gonna be going back this week, looking for missing work that has been turned into me that was late. Some of you emailed me with late work and things like that. It takes me a long time to kind of go through all the grading sheets and individually look at all the missing work and see if you've done that. But that is my goal for this week, and I'm not going to be accepting anything past Friday. So make sure that gets into me. If you've got questions about anything like that, please let me know. But that's all I have for you. I've really enjoyed having you in class. When I did have you in class, it feels like it's been a long time since I've seen you guys. For those of you taking the exam, I think that you saw in your email about exams that it opens up at 1 p.m. and closes at 4 p.m. So that is your only window to take your final exam. So please make sure that at 1 o'clock you're logging in to see it right then. That way that you know that you've got enough time to finish the whole thing. Other than that, oh, one more thing is that I am expecting you to have academic integrity while you're taking this roots quiz. I know how easy it's going to be to just have your roots notebook open or have Quizlet up while you're taking this to kind of cheat your way to a better grade. But that's, first, it's cheating. That's what I just said. It's not having academic integrity. It's not having integrity at all. And you're cheating yourself out of the knowledge as well. So make sure that you've studied for this. You have the rest of today to study. You can take this quiz at the end of the day if you're not prepared. But I expect you to close out your other tabs, not have anything else up, and not cheat while you're taking this. And I know some of you are probably thinking, well, there's no way that she's going to know. You're right. I'm not going to know, but you're going to know. And you're going to have to be able to live with that. So please, I'm begging you, have academic integrity. Just don't do it. That's it. That's all I've got for you. Bye.